This is a live look at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Navy Midshipmen. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Home of some of the most iconic college football games in history. Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium in Annapolis, Maryland has seen so many games between Navy, Army, Air Force. This is a beautiful space and a very unique campus in Annapolis, Maryland. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Florida Atlantic's offense comes onto the field first today. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back him.
Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side.
The Midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. Adam Muhammad came over in the portal from Washington. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of...
There he goes! Past the 50. He's inside the 40. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
All right, David, as someone that loves defense and sound defense, how would you evaluate their job fitting that play?
To quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Defense is about making the ball go where you want it to go. Like guys doing their job and fitting it to the second level player correctly. That was a clinic tape on what not to do.
A designed run for the quarterback. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd and 7. Back to throw, it's Hartman. Setting up the screen. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Navy! On the sideline, got it in the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that, but the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to find his man in the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing and understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
This one's complete. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Motion from the back. Davis will throw. Pucks it out of the air. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Gives it on the option.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job. Pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Powers through. Got a little grass. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. Hand off to the fullback. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
Man, that hurts because 2nd down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's 3rd down. Now it puts those feet to the...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, midshipman.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to the ground with the running back. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Davis looking to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the 1st quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. He'll try to pop the draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. They've been firing on all cylinders. Touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run the off-tackle play here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. On the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a give to Robinson. And it's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And, man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not coughing it up on the first carry. Going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Florida Atlantic looking to score from the red zone. Trying the run, it's Bernard. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Davis will throw. Got his man on the right. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They punctuate the chant with a trip to the end zone. And he added the extra point.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
On the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Hartman. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the team to make anything happen.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The Owls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running inside. It's Bernard. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The play-action fake. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
That's caught. It's Brown. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Davis looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. You've heard the term, he throws a catchable ball. That one did not meet that definition.
That would be more of a wearable ball, wouldn't it? That would just, you're going to wear it. It had so much steam on it. But, yeah, knowing the difference of when to take something off of it and use a little bit of that touch that you work on every day as quarterbacks.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Rodriguez. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Bernard. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1 this connection worked. Week 2 this connection working again. I tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Sims. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Midshipman will get things going here on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Back to throw. It's Hartman. Gets rid of it. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Caught, and he's got room. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches. They'll run the option. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Owls. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They'll run the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Navy quick to the line. To the air, it's Hartman. And the misconnection on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the right. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Owls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Navy's head coach coming out of the locker room. They are pretty excited about what they're seeing from their running back. As you know, he's a transfer. This is why they brought him in. And although he is performing very well, they've still got work to do. Trailing in this game, they've got to be a little bit better at the line of scrimmage here to start the second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield is Hartman. He's got the tight end. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Navy will have to punt it away. Now on the return. Can they catch him? Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Bernard.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about it.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a 1.
Here's the thing. Not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. On the run, it's Udo. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Florida Atlantic trying to get it in from the red zone. Run in the red zone. It's Udo. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Davis will throw. Complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
What's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the first.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
Back's going for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll send the back in motion. The big fullback's got it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Got the back over the middle. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Give to the fullback. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And now on second down for this offense. Run it with the fullback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Navy will have to punt it away. Here's the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own stand. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. What a cut. Now he's loose. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. Finding some room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Here we go. Ready. Ready to go.
Give to the running back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th. And he's in. Touchdown, Owls.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Rushes on him. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Udo. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Right back to the well.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to it. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And the Owls can really attack on this second and short. The inside handoff. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll move the tight end. Give to the big fullback. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. Navy will have to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. As we check in with Holly.
Remember, this is a true freshman quarterback getting his first start, and the guys are so excited about how he's performing. People keep coming over, slapping him on the helmet, letting him know he's doing a great job. As he leads his team back out onto the field, he is showing calm and composure in this big moment in his career. Guys?
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Davis looking to pass. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's got a chance. Running room in the middle. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points we've seen in big moments in this game.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
and they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.